cart? No? I have some good news for you today. Can I share a scripture with you? Is it okay if I share a scripture with you in Matthew? Matthew 18:6. Hello? My name is Adrian. What's yours? So Matthew 18:6 says that if anyone causes one of these little ones to stumble, it would be better for them to have a large millstone hung around their neck and to be drowned. What do you think of that scripture? Do you think that scripture applies to an organization or only people, individuals? So I've been stumbled, sister. How would you apply that scripture in Matthew? Matthew clearly says if anyone is a cause for stumble, it's just better for him to jump into the water with a millstone, right? Do you think that applies to the organization, the Jehovah's Witnesses, the Watchtower? It doesn't, huh? In your mind, it only applies to those within the organization who might stumble another brother or sister. Right? So if you look at Matthew 24:3, I'm sure you're familiar with this scripture. Like, you know, you guys love to share it with people at the door about the signs of the last days. What was the first sign that Jesus mentioned? Something that you guys love to skip over.
How you doing?
In verse 4 of Matthew chapter 23, it says, "Take heed that no one deceives you." You guys have been deceived by the Watchtower. You guys have been deceived. Go to jwfacts.com and you'll find out what these deceptions are, because it has been around since the very beginning. And you guys are simply perpetuating it, you know. jwfacts.com. And don't run away the next time an apostate come by, okay? It shows that you guys are very weak. You should be strong in the faith. Have a great day. jwfacts.com.
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. 'Cause I got me for life.
Got me for life.
I don't need a
Why do you guys keep running away? The Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult. They keep running away from me. Yeah. I was part of them for 32 years. I'm so happy I'm out. Except they have my family captive and they're shunning me. Yep. Very, very wicked organization. Why are you a part of this cult, man? Were you born into it like I was? I was born into this. Served at Bethel, ministerial servant, everything. You're young. Just Google Jehovah's Witnesses. Go to jwfacts.com. They're lying to you, man. I have no reason to tell you this if it's not true. You know? You should look into it yourself. Were you aware that they're part of the United Nations for 10 years almost? Were you aware that Jeffrey Jackson testified a couple of years ago in the Australia Royal Commission? There were over 1,000 pedophiles that were never reported to the police. Later this month, they're going to be opening up the case again to see what changes the Watchtower have done in Australia, if any. And I'm guessing, you know, those elders will be prosecuted if no changes have been made. Do you have nothing to say? There'll be thousands of people watching this on YouTube. By not saying anything, dude, you just come across as a cult. That's what Scientologists do if you YouTube them. That's what the Mormons do. You know, anybody who challenges them in their faith, they just kind of clam up. They shut down. They don't say anything. Just like what you're doing. The other two Jehovah's Witnesses are over there. They just kind of scattered like cockroaches. There they go. There goes one of them. There's another one. And they usually leave a male. Doesn't matter if he's a teenager, but as long as he's a male with a pants, he can man these carts. The sisters are told to stay away so that they're not influenced by any apostate thinking. Dude, when I used to go preaching, this would be a big no-no. I don't know what you're doing, texting. I know you're counting your field service hours. You shouldn't be texting. I don't know if you're texting your girlfriend or who, but you shouldn't be texting. Yeah, put it away. Because when the governing body watches video like this on YouTube, they're going to be like, oh my God, we need to send a new letter to the congregations. Advise these teenagers not to be on their cell phone. Because, you know, the Watchtower, they're all about image, man. They're all about image. That's not good for their image. Okay? Jesus went preaching. I mean, do you call this preaching? This is not preaching. You just stand here, hope that all of these hundreds of people here in Hollywood would come by and ask for one of your magazines or books. Dude, nobody wants these things, okay? Because you guys are all over the internet. Anyone who's interested in studying with you can do a simple Google search and they'll see all the stuff that's out there that is not in very good light in the Watchtower, because they're liars. They've been lying since the beginning, man, since Russell. Yeah. I mean, I have a feeling you were born into this. It was hard for me to leave the organization. It was so hard. I was in it for 32 years, man. I'm serious. Even after I left, I still believe all the stuff they taught me. I didn't celebrate birthdays. I didn't do any of that. Because I thought they had the truth. I couldn't let go of it. That's not preaching, you know. Shaking your head to a couple of people that just walk by. That's not preaching, I'm telling you. I mean, is this what the Watchtower have come to? I mean, look at this, people. They stand here with a funny smile, looking at people as they walk on by, shaking their heads. Oh no. Watchtower, see, this is what goes on their iPhones, counting their hours on their iPhone. Well, here comes a sister, a seasoned sister who is taught very well not to say one word, even though I was sharing a scripture with her. I was sharing a scripture with you. How come you didn't want to have a Bible discussion? You don't care to have a Bible discussion? No? I mean, is the reason why because you don't have any Bibles here? There's no Bibles. These are all books. These are all opinions. These are all opinions that will change. Even your own governing body admits to be roving about, meaning they don't know really what the truth is, right? They're just like everybody else. But yet you guys follow their word as if it's coming from God. I mean, you don't have to look over there. I know you're listening to me. You guys should be preaching. You see people walking by? People are walking by. You guys aren't preaching. So I don't know why you're counting this as field service hours. You know? You guys are so proud of counting billions of hours every year in your yearbook. Look what we're doing. We're just preaching worldwide. This is not preaching. You guys are just standing here with some books, opinions, right? You know, thousands of people watch my YouTube videos, and this is not good for the Watchtower when you guys just not say anything. because you guys really confirm what everybody think about you, which is that you guys are a cult. You know, I was born into this religion, stayed for 32 years, and they took away my critical thinking ability. Right? Oh, thinking for yourself. Oh, that's from Satan. Don't think for yourself. We'll do the thinking for you. Right? That's what they teach. That's what they've always taught. And that's what they will continue to teach. They love to have control over you. And it's all because of money. Don't tell me you don't know that they have stocks and bonds. Don't tell me you don't know this. If you don't, wow, shame on you. You really don't know your organization, do you? Stocks and bonds, irs.org. It's all there. It's all there. They invest in companies that make war machines, weaponry, Lockheed Martin, yep, and many, many more. There's a long list. So if you think that the worldwide work is supported just by your little donation, your little 20 bucks or whatever it is you donate, think again. Think again. This information is on the IRS's own website. Okay? So this is not apostate-driven lies, okay? You can verify it if you want. Verify the information. You don't have to believe me. I'm just an apostate. I'm mentally diseased. Cannot believe this guy. He's of the world. Wow. These people's phones are just going off the hook. And they're supposed to be preaching. I find that amazing. My, how times have changed. I mean, when I was preaching, gosh, it was like we were in the military. Seriously, I mean, just getting into the car to drive to a new territory, we couldn't count that as ours. We couldn't. It's considered cheating Jehovah and his time. But these fellas, look, they have a nice cell phone. They just chat away, you know, because they wait for people to come up to them. SeaWorld, you bring a scripture to them, they're not interested in having a Bible conversation, because their opinion is that I've already made up my mind, I've turned my back on the truth, and therefore I am dead to them, like Mr. Wonderful in Shark Tank. Whoa, I'm dead to them. And that's exactly, as you can see in all of my videos, how they treat me. And not only me, but you know, all of the other apostates who are doing a fine work out there, doing the great unwitnessing work, Watchtower. Have you ever wondered why your what is that called? The anointed. Have you ever wondered why the anointed number keep raising up, going higher instead of lower? I mean, does that mean that the end is far off? Huh? Dude, when I was a kid, I would wake up with nightmares thinking that Armageddon is about to happen or is happening. I had nightmares because of those stupid books that they would give us, right? From the Watchtower. With those pictures of people dying. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to have other books. I learned to read from my book of Bible story. That was my world. Traumatized me as a kid. You teenagers are stressed out nowadays, man. Get out of the cult, your stress will be gone. All the anxiety that you have, just get out of the cult. Out. Run away from it, man. You're being deceived. You don't have to believe me. Go online and do research. Do research for yourself. They like to tell you to make the truth your own. Oh, but hold on, not so fast. You need to do your research. You need to do your research only within the organization. I'm an activist. I'm not harassing them.
Okay.
I've talked to I don't know who, but
What's going on?
what's
Well,
going
we're
on?
here
Just doing our preaching
I'm
work,
just-
you know,
yeah.
we're not being a nuisance or anything.
Yeah, and I came to share a scripture with
He's
them.
harassing us. He's
He hasn't
stepping
left us
into less than a 2 feet distance from the car.
I'm just-
so it's a personal
It's on
harassment.
Okay, listen, sir,
Can we file a claim?
just back up a little bit, give him some space.
Okay.
Not illegal to record.
Right.
As long as he's not making any threats or anything to you, it's fine.
Yeah, he's
I'm
making
getting recorded all the time. I'm being recorded right now.
Yeah.
But Sir, go ahead and just kind of step back 5 feet about or so.
If I
Some
do 5 feet,
personal
I might be in the
space.
middle of the walking.
Okay, but just not too close.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause then, you know, that personal space thing and everything like that.
Yeah.
But-
They're behind their carts too, so that's enough space, right? No?
Well, just right there. I mean, if you want to stand on the wall, that's better. I would prefer that.
No.
Because it's way better. Because being really
No,
close
they
to
don't have a
everything-
permit for this, so they cannot tell me where to stand.
Okay, but
Yeah.
the thing is it'll just solve everything.
Yeah.
If you can just go ahead and just stay and give some distance, it's right up in their face. I mean, if someone was in
I'm
your
not
face-
right up in their face.
No, he's
It's
totally
okay.
right. It's less than 2 feet and he's harassing. He's making threats and all these things. He's making threats that he's putting public information, confidential information on the internet and things like that. Yeah.
And the thing is it's a public sidewalk.
Right.
You know, as
Yeah.
long as he's not making actual criminal threats,
Yeah.
you know, to you, then it's not illegal in any way. Like I said, we've always been recorded and everything. The only time it gets a problem is if I'm doing an investigation and he's impeding it. Then you
Yeah.
can get arrested for that, okay?
Well, he's filming now. You making investigation.
We're always
That's okay. Okay.
and it's not impeding anything. But sir, you need to just keep some distance from him. Okay, reasonable distance, and you know, as long as you don't make any threats.
Like he's now less than 1 foot next to me.
All right, like I said, I mean, personal space and everything, but that's just kind of like human nature. You know what I'm saying? But if he touches you, that's no.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very close to touching me.
Okay, Watchtower, you need to educate your elders and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Watchtower need to educate his elders. Is this good? Like I'll be in the middle. Yeah. So I think the Watchtower really need to educate these elders on the First Amendment and what rights apostates have, because contrary to their beliefs, apostates do have rights. So they act like we're at the Kingdom Hall or something, calling the police. Oh, yeah, let me tell you. By the way, real quick, one of the reasons why I expose these guys is because I was part of them for 32 years, and they don't call the police ever whenever there's a pedophilia case in the church, ever, right? But they'll call you because I'm harassing them and exposing them. They don't like that. It's all about image and clean image. I was born and raised in this. My parents are shunning me because they're still part of this. So that's why I have this burning fire. I have an 8-year-old daughter that haven't seen their grandparents because of their strict conviction.
Kind of like the Scientology stuff.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, and I'm not famous like Leah Remini. I wish I was, so I could have a platform and I would do that. But this is all I have. And I'm just exercising my right.
Work with what you can.
That's right.
As long as it's within
And they don't
the
like it and they
boundaries.
always call the cops. Yeah, I do. I have thousands of people that watch. Yeah, so thank you guys.
Yeah, just like we don't want you to get in trouble or anything. So
Yeah.
Just keep a good distance where someone doesn't feel threatened.
Oh yeah,
If they feel threatened by you, then they have a cause to push you away or something like that. Then
yeah, I know.
a whole other thing.
I'm aware. Yeah, I've talked to a lot of cops all over the
Safe
city.
distance, and you can still do your thing, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So again, there you have it, folks. The Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult, and they call the cops for apostates, but they will never call the cops for pedophilia in the organization. That's sad. They're in a cult. I feel bad for them. They're being exposed for the world to see what the Jehovah's Witnesses are really like. As you guys can tell, the elder ran away. Bye-bye, cops. Thank you. Thanks for educating the J-Dums. Oh, here he comes. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You ran away. That's not good. The Watchtower will look at this and say, okay, what congregation is he in? We need to talk to that brother. And he's caught lying, you all. Did you hear the lie? Did you guys all hear the lie that he told the police? It's all recorded. It's all recorded. This is the face that perpetrates the Watchtower, and that's why I'm against them. You know, for all you folks out there that say, oh, leave the poor Jehovah's Witnesses alone, they're just standing there. No, they're my life. And in many ways, they still are my life because my entire family are held captive. Okay? And here they are, standing like the watchman. I'm glad the police was able to educate you. You see, the Watchtower make apostates like never before. I'm not like the old apostates. You guys are making a new breed of apostates. Seriously, it's all over YouTube if you care to look. We are more aggressive, we're more in your face. We have a lot more knowledge about your own history. We know what's going on behind the scenes. And you guys are just totally dumbfounded.
You're not respectful of the police.
We'll call the police again. We'll call them again. That would be really awesome.
Respecting the distance. They told you to be
What's the
there by
distance?
wall.
I did not say I was going to abide by that because you don't have a permit for this. If you have a permit for this, then within the permit, I have to stay to that rule. He's threatening to call the cops again because I'm too close. And as you can tell, I am more than arm's length away, but he's claiming that I'm too close. Stay away from the Jehovah's Witnesses. They're a cult. The Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult. Stay away. See, that's effective preaching. That's what you need to learn from the Watchtower. I mean, you've probably been in there for many, many decades. You preach with your lips, okay? You don't preach with your eyebrows. You don't, like your son or like that guy was doing, you don't raise your eyebrows and give a phony smile to people. That's not preaching. And I hope you encourage the fella there not to be counting his field service time, you know, once he's on the phone, as you are. Should not be counting that field service hours. Oh, here comes two scouters. These are J-dubs. Sister, you should come back for your shift. Whoa, there's no one at the cart. Oh, there you go again with the face. Why don't you offer him a magazine? I can offer one for you. Can I? It says it's for free. Can I have one? Can I have a magazine? I'll take one. It's for free, right? There. Will you accept God's greatest gift? Would you like a magazine today? Good girl. So this is what, when I was preaching, we would be sharing. But these guys have it so cool, they don't even have to memorize anything. Would you like a magazine today? Oh, good job. See, nobody wants your magazine, man. Nobody wants your magazine. I'm doing the preaching for you, okay? Because you guys don't know how to preach. Would you like something to read today?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Good job. Because they're in a cult anyway. That's effective preaching, all right? You guys go every Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever to your meeting to teach you how to preach, and this is it? This is the best you can do? Would anybody like to read a magazine? No? See, this is how you preach, man. That's how you preach. Do you like something to read? No? Okay, good. They're in a cult. All right. So I'm going to turn in my field service hours, Watchtower. I racked up an hour and a half of field service while these guys were on the phone. So, you know, you should not count their field service. They did not earn brownie points with Jehovah today. They did not earn any points today other than to stand here like a statue. You know, just like this column right here. See this column? It's not saying a word. Just like the Jehovah's Witnesses. Not saying a word. I think my audience might be getting tired of looking at your face. expressionless face. So I shall see you again. Nice meeting you. Go to jwfacts.com. Check it out. Okay? Because that's where all of your potential studies go. And they find out about the truth, All right, buddy. Gonna make you famous. You like something to read today? Oh, you're sad. All right, good, because you're in the cold. They like that. Seems more effective. To be an effective preacher, you have to open your mouth. You cannot be quiet.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Bad boy, baby. Ralph Tresvant. Mickey Smalls. Listen.
I'm similar to the Thriller in Manila. Honeys call me bigger, the condom filler. Whether it's stiff tongue or stiff dick, Biggie squeeze it to make shit fit. Now check this shit, I got the pack of Rough Riders in the back of the Pathfinder. You know the epilogue by James Todd Smith. I get swift with the lyrical gift. Hit you with the dick, make your kidney shift. Here we go, but I'm not domino. I got the phone flow to make your jaws drop slow. So recognize the dick size in these organized jeans. I wear 13s, know what I mean? I fuck around and hit you with the Hennessy dick. Mess around and go blind, don't get to see shit. The next batter, here to shatter your blatter, it doesn't matter. Skinny or fat or light skinned or black, baby, I drop these. Boniqua mommy screaming, I poppy. I love it when they call me Big Pop, but I only smoke blunts if they roll prop. But look, I got ya caught up with the drunk flow. Fuck taekwondo, I told a fofo. For niggas getting mad cause they bitch chose me. A big black motherfucker with G. You see, all I do is separate the game from the truth. Big bang boots from the Bronx to Bolivia. Getting physical like Olivia Newt. Tricks up my click dick